So as we get the one heifer back out here, we evaluate this heifer, and from a positive standpoint, this is a heifer in class that's one of two extremely just big-bodied, bold-ribbed, stout-made heifers in terms of having some natural width and thickness all the way through. You get in behind her, study her down her top, back out through her hip and her pin set. It's a very stout, powerful type of a heifer that's still really heavy-boned and big-footed, and really represents the Simmental breed well from the power traits that we're talking about. Probably where this heifer gets into some trouble as we kind of step back and just evaluate this particular female. As you can see her go across the ring here, she probably wants to just drop her pins, wants to slope off in her hip, gets a little steeper about that hip structure, gets her hind leg further up underneath of her than what we're really after. And even though this is kind of a muddy surface, maybe the cattle were just trying to find their footing a little more. You can tell there's places of her skeleton that just isn't right. She's coarser in her shoulder. She gets tight in her top line. We just need to modify that heifer structurally. This is a view that we like in terms of mass and power right here. And when she's stopped, that's where she really looks her best. But put her in motion, this is where the one heifer kind of gets in trouble in this particular class. So as you kind of talk about some things in that heifer and your reasons, obviously, you get down there in your middle pair, your grants are still power grants in terms of mass and substance. And in the bottom pair, whenever you evaluate her against the three heifer, definitely her body type is more practical. She reads a little more like a brood cow because of her body type, because of the shape to her rib, because of the uniformity from forerib to flank. But that heifer needs to be fixed structurally as we see her go across the pin here. Just need to see her a little bit sounder, a little bit more feminine in terms of her look to go ahead and push her up into that top pair.